Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Hope you had a fantastic weekend and are ready to make some money. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today at True Trading Group. Results matter, and because they matter, we have one simple goal. That's to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video. But most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free right here on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that are going to help you guys become better traders and investors. But why should you listen to anything I share with you on these lives? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working for a fund in New York City, 2007, my very first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, the stock market crash. And during all of that chaos and volatility, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they let me even touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders, and that is exactly what the TTG platform is based on here now today. Guys, tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. We're going to kick things off a bit differently tonight. We actually asked all of our members and our trial members to submit their questions to me ahead of time for tonight, and my goodness, the response was huge. Okay. We will take some live questions tonight from people here on the live stream, but we're also going to be mixing in some of the questions that members and trial members sent in to us ahead of time. While we're going over the Q&A, I will be covering the overall market outlook this week and going over my plan on how I intend on making money this week. Then a special treat for everybody. I have prepared a very, very special lesson on how to read and use common chart patterns. Okay, so we have a lot to go over here tonight, a lot of education. There's gonna be golden nuggets flying, raining down from the sky tonight. So get out your paper and pen, take some notes. Let's get ready to make some money here, folks. What I want you to start doing right now, I need you guys to listen up, okay? Begin typing your questions right now in chat. We're about to start that Q&A session. For now, you guys have myself, a trader with about 17 years of experience, literally telling you to ask me anything. Start typing your questions in chat right now. Understand there is no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing that would be stupid is to not ask a question that you have. So without any further ado, folks, let's go ahead right now and let's begin that Q&A.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, Adam, sir.
Well, the people liked me so much on Friday, I figured I would hop on here. How's your voice doing tonight?
Hop back in. For those of you that don't know who this handsome young gentleman is directly underneath me in the little webcam video, guys, this is Adam, my partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, and he's going to help me walk through this Q&A session. So I hope you guys are typing your questions in chat right now. Let's get down to business.
All right. So I'm going to pick a question from the audience real quick, just to go ahead and get ready to, and then I'll find a question from the pre-recorded ones.
Sure.
But we'll start there. Let's see. What do we got? Ask some real questions.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. I'm telling you guys, literally, don't be shy. No such thing as a stupid question or a silly question. You guys have a question. That's how you learn. All right.
All right. Here we go. Let's start off with an easy one. Tell us what you think about BBIG tomorrow, Mike.
Okay, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up on the chart. Let's go over this BBIG. All right, this is a stock that we've been watching now for about a week or so since this thing had this nice kind of breakout out of this consolidation. You had this little like downward price channel that you had here on BBIG, and we had this big, nice, strong breakout day earlier last week. I believe this was Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Tuesday. And we've been kind of following this BBIG now. A lot of members trading this in chat with us over the last couple of days. Nice move from 550 all the way up to 9. What I'm looking for on BBIG tomorrow is 750. The 750 is a level that I'm going to be paying attention to. This was a previous level of resistance for us. So first, you got to go back and recognize that this used to be support back in the beginning of September. So first, you had a nice little support level here at the beginning of September. Once we broke beneath it, kind of mid-September, you'll notice 2 consecutive days, it was resistance. We then got up there and tested it again on the 27th, became resistance. And then on Thursday, another strong breakout candle day through that 750 level. So as you can see, the 750 level has been a really key price area for BBIG. It used to be support, then it became resistance. Now that we're back above it with increasing volume on the daily chart, you'll notice on the daily chart, this volume starting to increase down here towards the bottom. That's a good sign that we've broken through the 750 resistance. So I now want to just see BBIG hold support at 750. I actually think a pullback tomorrow down to 750, bounce off of 750, get back over $8, close above $8. I think that would be very, very bullish and healthy action for BBIG. And then you would look for BBIG to make its move up towards 950. 950 is going to be your next level of resistance. And I'll draw this line out for you, and you'll see here previous support in early September. We broke beneath it mid-September, and then bang, became resistance there yet again. So BBIG is actually a stock that actually has been trading very, very true to support and resistance levels. And I want to see if that price action continues this week, because if it does, you have very clear buy zones, very clear take profit zones. You look for an entry there between $7.50 and $8. And then you look for a take profit zone around 950. Between 9 and 950, I would say your first take profit in front of 9, which is Friday's high. Okay. First take profit be 9 in front of Friday's high. Second take profit 950, which is this resistance. If you get through 950, you then look for us to make a move back towards 1150, and that'll be 1150 to 1250, which is your all-time high on BBIG. That becomes the level, your final level of resistance. So we're going to see if we can get ourselves all the way up there. Does not happen tomorrow. That's why I say tomorrow I would prefer if we actually tested 750. We're not going to get to like 1150 or something like that tomorrow. I don't believe so. But does that mean we can't get there towards the end of this week? I think that's possible. So I'm going to look to see, does 750 hold support tomorrow? If it does, that's a very healthy consolidation, very healthy pullback. What was a 5-day move. Okay, you can see here, and I'll highlight this in orange. Okay, that's a nice move that this stock had. Okay, stocks do not just go up in straight lines. Okay, stocks just do not go up in straight lines. So a nice little pullback consolidation there above 750, I think would be very, very healthy, and I think would be a good sign.
All right, excellent. Next question. You're going to want to pull up AFRM. Mike, thoughts on AFRM? Do you expect more downside? Thank you.
Okay, AFRM, very tricky stock up here, because this has been one of the strongest stocks in the entire market. But the move that this stock has made in the last month and a half is massive. You're talking about what was a $68 stock at the beginning of September, now all the way up to a $150 stock in just a month and a half. A huge move. What else I want to point out to you, though, there's a couple of things that we have to look at. The stock continues to make higher highs over the last 2 weeks. I see higher highs over the last 2 weeks, but notice decreasing volume as the stock is making higher highs. So when I see a stock that price action continues to increase, but volume starts to decrease, that is a sign to me that a stock may be getting tired. It is a sign to me that we may be running out of steam, that the momentum may be beginning to slow a little bit. Let me go into a 15-minute chart. We'll kind of pan this in a little bit better here. And what we saw was a bit of an ascending wedge pattern, and I'll make these lines a little bit bolder so you can see them better. So you have this little bit of an ascending wedge pattern forming here with decreasing volume to the upside, and then you have a strong double top at 153. So you look at this 153 as a strong double top with the potential of this ascending wedge. I think it's very possible you can see a pullback and a reset of a firm. And I think if a firm gets below 145, 144.50, I think you have downside. Okay. And I'll draw a line across that level, and why I'm looking for 144, 144.50, 145 specifically. And now what I'll do real quick, I'm going to remove the ascending wedge lines just so we can clean this up. The untrained eye, these lines might start to get a little confusing. So let's remove the ascending wedge, and let's just talk about pure support and resistance. Previous highs right here, resistance on the 8th, the 11th. We broke above that. And then you'll see for 3 consecutive days, that 145 level became support. All right. This 145 level became support now for 3 consecutive days. If that level breaks tomorrow, I would expect a move back down to 133. 133 prior support, nice little double bottom action there. And again, you'll see here, look at that support. And as we look back left, bang, used to be a little level of resistance there, little nothing major there. That's a little previous pivot high. And then once we got above it, support, 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 and then we rallied to new highs. So be careful shorting a firm because this is one of the stronger stocks in the market. However, I do believe the momentum here is slowing down. And I do believe that there is a pullback opportunity here. I think you can look for maybe a 10-point pullback on a firm. Not a stock that I would want to stay short for an extended period of time. But I do believe from a technical standpoint, from a momentum, directional trading standpoint, I do think you have the path of least resistance at this point, I believe, is to the downside. So I think you can get a little bit of a trade here. Look for a break below 145, 144.50, and then you look for the stock to drop down to that 133.
Very cool. All right, next question. Next question is, Mike, how do you recognize true breakouts versus a false breakout? And then the person suggested, hey, could you maybe use ticker symbol Z or SAM as examples?
Okay, I haven't looked at either one.
Yeah, you don't have to use them as examples. Maybe just answer the question if you want. But
yeah, so let me do this. I'll answer the question first, and then I'll pull up Z and SAM. I haven't looked at either one of those symbols in quite a while. So I will talk about true breakout versus a false breakout. Couple of things that you wanna pay attention to. All right. Volume is going to be key in identifying a true break versus a false break. And that is because when a stock breaks through any resistance level, it can be a previous high of the day. It can be a pivot resistance area. It can be the all-time high. It can just be structural resistance on a daily chart. When those levels are broken, you want to see convincing volume, meaning strong, steady, increasing volume on a break through that resistance level. Because what do we know from Technical Analysis 101? One of the first things you will learn in technical analysis is that resistance, when broken, becomes support, just like support, when broken, becomes resistance. We just went over that in BBIG, right? We showed you BBIG, that 750 used to be support in early September. Once we broke beneath it, mid-September, 750 then became resistance. Now we're back above 750. I now want to see, does that now start to become an area of support? Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for in BBIG, but that's the concept here in identifying true breakouts versus false breakouts. The heavier the volume that comes in when a stock breaks through a resistance level, the greater the chance that previous resistance begins to act as support. So when you see a stock breaks through a resistance level, it has this massive surge in volume. That's a good sign. That's a sign that you're getting it. That's a true breakout, because you have to understand what a resistance level actually is. A resistance level is not like a magical number. Okay, resistance is, simply put, it's just a price area where there's more sellers than there are buyers. There's a lot of stock for sale at that particular price point for whatever the reason. So in order for a stock to get through that level, all of those sell orders need to be satisfied. They need to be filled. The only way those orders are going to be filled is if there's dramatic volume to satisfy all of those sell orders. So when you get a stock breaks through that level with a big, strong surge in volume, that's a sign that all of those sell orders, they've all been satisfied. That volume has filled all of those sell orders. The stock is now free to move higher. But when you get a stock that moves through resistance level and the volume is actually very light, you've got to be careful there, because if the volume is light, there's a greater chance that all of the sellers that are at that price point have not yet been satisfied. And that's when you can get a quick little tail where the stock breaks through that level for a moment or so, a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden, bang, drops right back down beneath it. That's going to be an indication of a failed breakout. So you don't just stick around and stay in that trade and wait for it to bounce back and hope and pray. Those are going to be clear signals to you that that breakout is potentially false. And the probability of the stock moving higher is actually lower. That's not a situation you want to put yourself in. So you're going to look for those two things: increasing volume through the breakout, and then you look for the previous resistance to start to act as support. That's a clear sign to you now that all of those resistance, that all those sell orders have been filled, and then you can look for support. Now, let me take a look at these charts. I don't know if this is something that's even relevant to this. Yeah, like this.
We can skip this part.
Yeah, skip this part. It's not. I just looked at Zillow, which is ticker symbol Z. It's not relevant to that chart pattern.
All right, cool. Next question is, you're going to want to pull up Amazon. What do you think Amazon will do this week?
All right, let's pull up Amazon. So listen, what I want to talk to you guys about Amazon, I actually think Amazon is going to do pretty well this week. Let me explain why. Amazon has been a massive underperformer for over a year. This stock has literally not moved since July of 2020. All right. Since July of 2020, Amazon has just traded sideways in a very, very ugly, choppy, sideways consolidation chart, which for the long haul is not necessarily a bad thing. Stocks need to build what's called a new base. And that is what Amazon has been doing, in my opinion. Amazon has been building a new base. Now, this stock has made one hell of a rally, and I want to just show you kind of an example where similar price action has occurred in Amazon a couple years ago. If you go back to 2019, Amazon stock literally did nothing. The stock literally traded sideways for the entire year of 2019. There's 2019. All right, I'll make it a little bit thicker so you guys can see. You'll see, again, the stock did nothing. We just traded sideways, 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 sideways. And then what happened when we finally broke out of that base? Monster move to the upside. All right, you're talking about an $1,800 stock, went all the way to $3,600. Well, who can do the math on that? That is a 100% gain after Amazon broke out of what was a new base. Now, since we've had that 100% rally in 2020, okay, that's, the COVID rally in all your tech names, now we formed a new base. And this base is as elongated as it can possibly be. This has been an underperformer. Even when other tech names continued to push higher, Amazon sat there and did virtually nothing, underperformed the entire NASDAQ. But on Friday, this to me is a wake-up candle. Look at that price action. Look at the size of that candle, and then look at the size of the volume candle. This to me is a sign that enough people have said, you know what? Amazon has been an underperformer in our portfolio for over a year. Nobody really wanted to sell it, but nobody really wanted to add to it. And I think with the move back that we got in the overall markets, I think a lot of people stepped in here and said, you know what? I think it's time for us to start to come in here and buy Amazon. This is a wake-up candle for me. This stock has been very, very quiet, okay, ever since you had the earnings miss in July. That big gap down was a huge earnings miss for Amazon, and the stock has been very, very quiet. This candle that we got today, I think it's a wake-up candle. Now, I'm going to be very, very interested to see if Amazon is able to get back above 34.50. 34.50 is the level that I'm paying attention to, and that is this. I'll draw a line, and that's this level that I'm looking at right here, because you'll see we had previous support areas. Then we had a gap down. We rallied up to try to fill that gap, and then it became resistance. Now here we are kind of knocking on the door of that level. If Amazon gets through that level, I think you see an easy move back to this region, and then now you're talking about this resistance, and you're going to have resistance levels above this, right? And then here's your gap fill. So you do have a handful of resistance levels on Amazon. All right. Now, I, for one, am not really certain on what I kind of like clear direction that I'm looking for in the overall markets. The overall markets have had huge 2-day moves, and we're up into, what I think is going to be your next level of resistance on the SPY, which we'll get to in just a moment. But what the overall market does, I think, will dictate what all your major large cap tech stocks are going to do. Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. Although Amazon, I believe this is a wake up candle, these stocks are going to move specific to what the overall markets are doing. You had a really, really, really big pullback in the 10-year treasury yield on Friday. We were over 1.6, we went all the way back down to 1.50. That's a big pullback in the 10-year treasury yield, which relieved pressure on tech stocks. So that's why you saw such a big move, not only in the overall markets, but in tech. And when tech has big moves, the overall market's going to move with it. Tech is by far the largest component of the S&P. It's the largest weighting. If tech moves, the overall markets move. And that pullback in the 10-year allowed tech to breathe again, and then that allowed the markets to breathe again. So I'm going to come into the week next week, and I'm going to really pay attention to the 10-year treasury yield. If the 10-year treasury pushes right back up to 1.6, I think Amazon's going to have a tough time moving up into that 3,500, 3,550 area, as will, I believe, Apple, Google. Facebook has its own problems with some of the regulatory issues that Facebook had, the scrutiny that Facebook has come under as of late. But all tech in general, I think, will have a hard time if that 10-year pushes back up to 1.6 quickly. Tech stocks can handle 1.6, 1.7 on the 10-year. It can handle that price point. What tech does not like is the speed of which the 10-year rises. If you have the 10-year goes from 1.51 to 1.52, 1.53, not a big deal. But the 10-year goes from 1.51 to 1.61 in a matter of a day or two. That's a big move. And the markets don't like drastic moves in bond yields like that. That will put pressure on tech. So before I make a call on what I think tech is going to do this week, I really want to see that 10-year tomorrow.
All right. Next question here. Before you answer this, I'm going to say a little piece about this one. It says, why do I become more hesitant in trading the more I get educated? This person is actually super smart. Obviously, they reference something called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Do you know what that is, Mike?
I'm actually not familiar with it.
So the Dunning-Kruger effect is as follows, right? So it basically states that most people that have knowledge of something, I'm going to use trading, for example, are more likely to underestimate and hesitate on their abilities the more knowledge you have on something. Okay.
Like kind of like an analysis paralysis type of thing.
Yeah, kind of. But more importantly, it shows how people with little to no skill or knowledge overestimate their abilities. And keeping it with trading, such as jumping into a trade because they saw it on Reddit and thinking that they have the skill and knowledge needed to succeed.
Right.
Or watching 100 YouTube videos and thinking they can get the same education offered at a place like True Trading Group.
Right.
It's literally like the more you know, the more aware you are, and the less you know, the more you think, well, it's easy, anybody can do it. Right. So go ahead.
I believe that if you are getting more hesitant with the more you get educated, I believe that that's going to be a matter of analysis paralysis, but combined with an uncertainty of trader identity. And that is where I believe that hesitation may come from, because what typically will tend to happen, and I see this with a lot of members in True Trading Group, where they began their trading with maybe some other group and they learned some other type of trading style. Maybe they learned a scalper trading style. And scalping, I'm not a scalper. Scalpers are traders that are in and out within seconds, maybe minutes. You'll never see a scalper hold a trade longer than just a couple of minutes. I'm more of a traditional day trader / swing trader. My day trades last anywhere from several minutes to several hours. And then I also do swing trade. So when someone has learned, their initial educational experience is with one particular style, and then they learn a completely different style, they still have habits of what they learned in the past. And what can tend to happen is traders will kind of combine different trading styles. And sometimes that really does not work. And really inexperienced traders that go on YouTube are very, very, very guilty of this, because an inexperienced trader will go on YouTube and they'll find, let's say, 4 or 5 different traders on YouTube that they like, that they see are making money and they think are good traders. And they try to take 1 or 2 things from each person's style and they try to push them together to form their own. And a lot of times that doesn't work, because it's kind of like Imagine if I had two puzzles, and I had one puzzle, which was a picture of the Statue of Liberty, and I had another puzzle that was a picture of the Eiffel Tower. And I dumped those two puzzles on the table. I mixed all the pieces together, and I said to you, form one puzzle. Those pieces are not going to fit together. And when you're trying to put together all these different types of trading styles, oftentimes that doesn't work. So what tends to happen, at least what I see from traders, is as they get more educated, as they learn different trading styles, they will sometimes struggle with trader identity, which is one of the main things that we focus on at True Trading Group, is helping you identify the style trader that is going to work for you. You don't have to do exactly what I do. There's 8 other professional traders inside of True Trading Group that are moderators, that are calling out trades that you can talk to directly. You can send private messages to. We're all sharing our screen with you. We're on the microphone talking to you during the day. And that's very important for you to get exposure to different types of trading styles so that you can get a feel for what style may work best for you. Now, your trading style is usually going to be dictated by 2 major factors: your personality traits and your lifestyle. Like, okay, at work, are you sitting at a desk in a cubicle and you can be in front of a computer screen all day long? Or are you on a construction site, or are you maybe in a police car? Okay, those people are going to implement 2 completely different types of trading styles, right? So there's a lot of different things that can do that. And what I will say is, if you're hesitant, it's the more you're getting educated, it's probably a trader identity issue, and where you are dragging forward some bad habits that you may have learned in the past, and you're trying to implement some new things that you're learning. And that's where the hesitation comes from, because you say, okay, well, this one person taught me to look for this, but this person taught me to look for that. And in this situation I'm looking at, I think I see this one, but I don't see that one. So maybe I should wait until I see both. And I think that's where the hesitation is coming from. So my advice to you would be to get over that hesitation, trade on the simulator for a little while until you get comfortable with your trading style, until you get comfortable with your trader identity. Okay? That's really what I think is going to be best for you. And we have a simulator as part of the platform. Okay, we have a simulator that you can use. You can trade stocks and options with it just to get more of a feel and try to get you past that hesitation level, or the hesitation feeling, so you can start implementing and start to get a feel for what style is going to work best for you. I think you should go on the simulator while you work through that.
Excellent. All right, Mike, you're going to want to pull up Tesla. And the question is, Tesla has earnings after market on Wednesday this week. In your opinion, that's what IYO stands for. You see that? The little abbreviation. Is there still room to the upside for call options on Monday or Tuesday? In your opinion?
Tesla had a huge day on Friday. Tesla had a huge day, and this is a big move for Tesla on Friday. And this is coming off of a really nice consolidation. This is a really nice consolidation, a nice little sideways channel. And once you broke out of it, this thing really, really, really extended. We don't really have any resistance levels in place until you get to your all-time high resistance, which is a $10 range. Okay, it's actually a $20 range, excuse me, which is going to be 880 to 900. That's your all-time high resistance. That is this area right there. Okay, that's your all-time high resistance. All right, now Tesla's a very, very, very volatile stock. So for Tesla to have a resistance zone that's $20 wide is normal. All right. You have to understand the volatility of the stock you're trading. Tesla is not a stock that's going to hold resistance to $1 mark. All right. The spread on Tesla will be $1 wide. So that's the difference between the bid and the ask price within level 2. So I do think there's more upside here. Tesla's a momentum name. But I don't, me personally, I don't like getting myself into positions going into earnings. I think if you're going to buy call options on Monday or Tuesday, the implied volatility is going to be very high going into earnings. Implied volatility will increase on an option contract as you get closer to major catalyst events like earnings, or like when Tesla had their battery day. be careful getting yourself into very, very expensive call options on Tesla the day before earnings, because what's called IV crush, that implied volatility gets sucked out of those options the day after they report earnings. And even though Tesla might go up, if it doesn't go up by a lot, you can still lose money on those call options because of the implied volatility, what's called IV crush. I don't like getting myself into positions going into earnings. I think getting myself into positions going into earnings puts me at a disadvantage, because there's no way for you to truly know what a company is going to announce during earnings. You don't know if they're going to miss, if they're going to beat, if they're going to raise guidance, if they're going to lower guidance. You don't know what is going to be said on the conference call. So I look at it as a coin flip. Now, I believe that what gives me an advantage over other traders is my technical analysis, my professional technical analysis, to be able to make a distinction between the probability of patterns. Your job as a trader is to identify high probability setups. High probability setups are going to be something that maybe when you see a particular setup, and I don't mean just a chart pattern, I mean the overall setup. There's a lot of different factors that go into overall chart setup. We'll tell you, I break chart setups into 3 different sections: an A setup, a B setup, and a C setup. An A setup probably has 70 to 75% probability. A B, 60 to 65. A C, 50-50 coin flip. I look at earnings plays as a 50-50 coin flip, because you might have an inclination. I think Tesla's going to beat earnings. Do I think Tesla's going to beat earnings? I do. But does that mean the stock is going to necessarily go up? No. They might say something on the conference call about their Q4 guidance about semiconductor shortages and supply chain issues, where they might actually lower their guidance for year end. If that happens, it doesn't matter how much Tesla beats earnings by. If they lower guidance for Q4 and their year end guidance, the stock's going to go down. So I look at that as saying, okay, well, I'm removing my edge. My edge as a trader is identifying high probability patterns and putting myself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. And by me going into options basically blind, I don't know what the company is going to do or say, right? I don't know what the company's going to do or say. So that's something that you guys have to consider. That's why I don't trade earnings specifically. I've gotten really badly hurt. One of my worst trades of my entire career was actually an earnings trade, where I got myself involved in a short position. I was way too highly leveraged. I had way too big of a short position, and the company's earnings were so good, they actually pre-announced earnings. The stock halted. It was a complete disaster. It was my biggest loss I've ever had. And from that day forward, I said, I'm never doing that again, because it just puts me at a disadvantage. So yes, I do think that Tesla has more room to the upside, but it's not something that I think is a good idea to hold those options going into earnings because of IV crush.
All right. Very cool. Next question. You're going to want to pull up the SPY here. All right, Mike, let's talk SPY and overall markets. What do you see happening this week, and how will you make money?
This is a really, we're at a really interesting crossroads in the overall markets. The markets have been the pure definition of choppy over the last couple of weeks. And this price action, as you see in here, is choppy enough to make even the most seasoned of traders nauseous and have to pop a couple of Dramamine every time they come into the markets. You've had very large moves to the downside, very large moves to the upside, large moves to the downside, large moves to the upside, large moves to the downside, large moves to the upside. So that choppiness has seemed to have broken out. And there's 2 levels that I'm looking at on the SPY. One resistance level, one support level. Okay. The resistance level that you need to be paying attention to is 448.50. 448.50 is your last resistance level before you get up to your all-time highs. Okay. This is your last level of resistance, and I'll highlight it for you right there. You'll see that 4 consecutive days, the market's unable to break above 448.50. All right. I think we have more room to get up and knock on the door of 448.50, because we have broken above what was a major level of resistance, and that was 444, 445. You'll see here, we'll look back to the left. you'll see for an entire week of trading, literally 5 consecutive days, support here at 444, 445. Once we broke beneath it, remember this big gap down? This is the Evergrande gap down. We rallied back after the Fed announcement. This was Fed meeting on September 22nd. We rallied back, and then that level became resistance. Remember what I said to you before about support and resistance levels. Support when broken with heavy volume, right? See the heavy volume down here? Support when broken with heavy volume then acts as resistance. And then you had your next leg lower. Then we bounced back and we broke right through that resistance level on Friday. Broke right through it like it wasn't even there. So now what? Okay, now what? Now you're looking at this 444, 445 level for potentially being support. Okay, now you're looking at that level to potentially be support. That was a major level of resistance. That's your new support level you have to pay attention to on the SPY. And guess what else it's also going to be? The 50-day moving average. Okay, this 50-day moving average is now right back in play. This 50-day moving average has affected the price of the SPY the entire year of 2021. For the entire year of 2021, this blue line on my screen has been support. You can see every single time we've gotten down to this blue level, the market, the SPY has bounced off of it. Then we broke beneath it. It became resistance. Now it became resistance here. It became resistance here. And now we're back above it. So you look for that 50-day moving average, which is going to line up with this line I just drew across the screen, to be your support zone. And now you have a nice little range that you can trade the SPY. And I actually would prefer if the SPY chills out this week. Relax. This is a huge move that we made from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'd like to see us push up to 448, 448.50, and then pull back down, test that 50-day, and consolidate above the 50-day moving average. Look for put options up at 448, 448.50. If we get to 448, 448.50 tomorrow, I think that the markets will be very extended, and I think you can get a pullback off of 448, 448.50. So I'll tell you now, right now the futures market is flat. We're down 0.02%. We're flat on the futures market right now. Tomorrow, if we get to 448, 448.50, I will look for a rejection there. I will look for put options, and I will look for a pullback down to 444, which is that support level, which is also going to be your 50-day moving average. Your 50-day moving average right now sits around 442.50, but tomorrow, as the markets are higher, that moving average continues to move. So as the markets stay above that level, the 50-day moving average will move higher and higher and higher each day. So by Monday, Tuesday, that 50-day moving average is going to be sitting right at 444, which is that support level, which was then resistance, which is now looking for us to be support again. So a couple of different examples here from the lesson we talked about earlier about support becoming resistance and vice versa. You're now seeing that not only in BBIG, but you're seeing that in the SPY as well with the 50-day moving average. So I'm looking to trade a range on the SPY this week. I'm not looking for breakouts this week. This week, I'm looking for resistance and support levels to hold. I'm looking for 448.50, 448 resistance to hold, meaning the markets will pull back away from it when they are tested. And then when you get to the 50-day moving average, I'm looking for that support level to hold and then watch the markets bounce off that level. That's going to be my entire game plan going into tomorrow. If we extend up there, put options, look for the pullback, take profit in front of that 50-day moving average, expect support to be down there, look for the SPY to trade in a tighter range this week than what we traded last week. Last week was a very big range. I'm looking for a much tighter range this week. I'm looking for volatility to slow down a little bit and then try to trade those levels off of that. This is why it's important for you guys to be in chat with us. I walk you through all of this price action, all of these game plans. I walk you through this in real time. Pre-market tomorrow, be in chat. We're going to go over whether we got a gap up, a gap down. We're going to go over all those levels. I'll tell you guys what expiration I'm looking at, what strike price I'm looking at, and I will always tell everybody in chat what options I'm going after before I actually enter them, so you can pull them up on your screen. So when you get the alert that my order has filled, you guys are now well aware. You're already looking at that option. You can enter and follow that trade if you want, or you can enter it even before I do. Like, it's important for you to know the game plan coming into the day. Those are the two levels that I have eyes on. 50-day moving average support, 448, 448.50 resistance. I'm going to look for the SPY to trade inside of that range this week. All right. So there we have it. All right. So that's kind of my outlook on the overall markets. That's my game plan coming into the week. That's how I plan on making money on the SPY on Monday. Adam, what else we got going on? What else we have coming up here on the stream?
Guys, we got a huge live stream for you guys. I would not go anywhere. What we just covered is the Q&A section. We went over the overall markets, what Mike's opinion of the overall markets are for this week, how he intends to make money this week, how you can follow along, what you need to do to follow along. What we're going to do now is we have a special surprise for you guys. What I want everyone to do right now is go into the description of the YouTube video. And what I will do is I will show this on my screen as well. So here, hang on one second. And boom, there we go right now. So as you can see on the screen is the YouTube page. Go down into the description right here, common stock chart patterns, free PDF. Click this link right here. Pull this up. This is a 19-page document for you for free. Mike and I, or not I, Mike is going to go over this with you guys in just a moment. It's going to be all the common chart patterns, support and resistance. We're going to cover ascending. What is it? Hit it, Mike, real quick.
We're gonna hit bull flags, bear flags. We're hitting double tops, double bottoms, cup and handle, ascending wedge, descending wedge. I'm gonna go over with you guys a couple of common chart patterns that we look for on a daily basis, how to identify them, but most importantly, how to trade them, where to enter, where to set stop losses, where to take profit, what price action to expect when you see these type of chart patterns. That's what we're gonna be covering with you guys here. So that link is in the description on this YouTube video. Guys, go click the link. It is free. It's a 19-page kind of almost like a little mini masterclass when it comes to basic chart patterns.
And we don't require any information. There's no email, no phone number, no name, nothing required. It is there for you, whether you're a TTG member or not. But also, here's the catch. For TTG members, we have prepared a more in-depth 25-page document that is available inside the chat room in the chat folder, the room drive inside of chat. Okay, so this is for everyone, kind of like a starter, and then we have a more in-depth version of this in the chat room in the folder. Okay, so yeah, I guess before we get started, I've always kind of wanted to say this for a little while. So Mike,
so Adam. Yes. Guys, what I'd like you to do right now, if you are not a member of True Trading Group or this is the first time on this live stream, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat. Let us know that you are new, please, and thank you. You could read the names, Mike. All right. Yeah, guys, type that number 1 in chat. I want to know if you guys are brand new to the TTG fam. Let me know. We got AC Royal. We got Haggis. We've got AZ Medsis, we got Dante Emmanuel. You guys type those number 1s in chat. I want to know if you guys are new. Justin Capel, we got Shaquille Young, Stephen Evoon, we got Carol Stromat, we got Sazad Hussein, Zen Lounge, Lasana. Beautiful. Welcome, all of you with the number 1. Welcome, guys. We got Jace Rierick, Nick, Trade Winner. I love it. I love it. Welcome, Baraket, Rafael Rivera. Beautiful. Beautiful. Listen, all you guys are typing number 1 in chat, guys. Listen up real carefully because at True Trading Group, results matter. All right, results matter. We are here to help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining top-notch education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We are a community of traders that all share the same goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit together. But listen to me very carefully because the price of our membership has been going up each and every single day as we walk the price of our membership up to $2,500 for a year on February 1st of 2022. Good news is we are not there yet. Okay. Our plan is to walk the price of our membership up until we get to February 1st, and then it'll be $2,500 because the platform that is there for you on True Trading Group, guys, it's not just courses and trade alerts. You have to understand that. Our goal at True Trading Groups is to provide you with not only the education that I received when I worked at a hedge fund, but also to provide you with the tools and resources that professional traders use on a daily basis. We want to level the playing field for the retail trader by not only arming you with the same education that I got, but also arming you with the same tools and resources that I use. Okay? So that is our goal at True Trading Groups, to level the playing field. These tools and resources like charting softwares and simulators and analyst reports and scanners and all level 2s, all of these different things cost a lot of money to have on the platform. That's why we have to raise the price of the membership. Okay. You could have joined True Trading Group last week for just $1,106. Okay. The idea here at True Trading Group, though, is to get you guys the tools and education needed to succeed and make sure that that price is well within reach for anyone that wants it. But we do know our worth, and we do not, even at $2,500, the value at True Trading Group is amazing. But tonight, okay, like I said, we're not at $2,500 yet. So if you guys have ever been interested in joining TTG, getting a real education, not learning any gimmicks or anything like that, now is the time for you guys to get serious about your education, because the 1-year membership to TTG used to normally cost $2,212. But until midnight Pacific tonight, you can save 46% on that membership and pay only $1,182 when you use the coupon code TTG121. And as a special way for us to say welcome to the family, we are also going to be including 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG moderator and mentor, where you are going to be able to ask questions, get that individual attention to help you started on the right path and make sure that we can help speed up that learning curve. Okay. Adam, you told me before we've got some big announcement here tonight.
Yes. So, guys, what's going on? I'll make myself a little bit bigger. Forgive my traction table. My back is out. I want to make a little bit of an announcement tonight, guys. So, you know that we come on here and we consistently say that we have laptops. We don't have laptops. It's been a struggle going back and forth. It has been a goal of mine for quite some time to be able to consistently offer laptops. I want to, Mike and I have talked about, wouldn't it be great if we can consistently offer that in our marketing material and everything else? But it's been a struggle because from one day to the next, we really didn't know if we were going to have it. I am really, really, really relieved and happy to report that I have worked a deal out with a couple of our providers. And going forward, I am going to be able to get a large supply of laptops every month at the beginning of the month, okay? And then whatever we give out that month is what we give out, and then we get another batch the following month, and that's it. But we now will be able to offer laptops to all of our new members that sign up without there being a limit on them for the foreseeable future.
That's awesome.
Okay, so there's no more we're running out of laptops. We just have them now.
That's
okay.
Awesome.
So when you join True Trading Group, you get a free laptop.
This is new, guys. This is news to me. I'm hearing this for the first time right now. Adam didn't even tell me this. I'm hearing this for the first time here right now. So, okay. So basically, now, for anyone that uses coupon code TTG121, not only do you get the 46% discount, you're going to get 2 of those free small private mentor study group sessions with a TTG Pro trader, and you're also going to get a brand new free laptop. I know that we cover the shipping costs for you guys with these laptops. They have been very difficult to get with the chip shortage. We kind of kept getting them like in bits and pieces. We would get like 12, and then we would get 9, and then we would get 15, and then we would get 5, and then we would get. It was kind of a just like literally piecing these things together as we can get them to offer them to new members. But now this is great news. So we're going to be able to offer everyone that joins True Trading Group, you're going to get a free laptop now, in addition to the 46% discount, the 2 small private mentor study group sessions. We ship anywhere in the globe, guys. We have members in Japan, Philippines, Australia, India, Russia. We have members in Italy, Spain, Netherlands, the UK, Canada, Mexico. We have members all over the world. So as long as DHL ships to your country, we will get you guys a brand new free laptop within 3 to 5 business days. If you're in the US, probably 5 to 7 business days if you are outside of the US. So you guys can take advantage of that coupon code right now. You actually have to enter TTG121 and click apply code in order to get that discount. And I want you to think of TTG as the Netflix of trading communities, because you pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have as a member to Trading Group. And let me explain to you the platform, all right? Because again, it's not just courses and trade alerts. At TTG, you will be getting obviously the entire course curriculum, which is a 17 course curriculum. It is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. There's courses on, there's beginner and foundation courses, then there's advanced courses. You also have courses on options, trader psychology, crypto, swing trading, you name it. We have it in text and video format. You're also going to be getting our brand new trading performance journal, which is a game changer for being able to track all of your trades, identify where you're making mistakes. Our trading performance journal will actually keep track of all of your stock, option, crypto, and futures trades. This way we can isolate what you are doing wrong and actually look at raw data and statistics to figure out where you are making mistakes so we can adjust them to improve on that P&L. Everything I'm going to share. What's up?
I made a cool graphic.
I always love cool graphics. I'm an infographic. Oh, look at this. Oh, this looks nice. All right, look at that. Oh, look at the little graduation cap on the sniper trading robot. I like that. Guys, that little guy in the middle, that's a sniper trading robot. That is what we are in True Trading Group. Okay, that is our mascot, sniper trading robot. Okay, STR, baby. All right, STR, there it is. All right, so you guys can follow along with that while I run through what else is included on the platform. You guys can all see this right there up on your screen, but I'm going to continue going and tell you guys more about it. That Benzinga Pro news feed is another thing you're going to get. Everything is included with your membership. You do not pay extra for any of this. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of chat. So you can get news as soon as it crosses the wire. So you can get news and react at the same speed of the pros. You can't rely on delayed news services like Yahoo Finance. It's like 15 minutes delayed. By the time you get the news, the stock has already made its move. Okay, whether in your favor or against it. So you've got to be able to get news as soon as it hits the wire. That news feed allows you to do just that. You're also going to get Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers and their order flow. You're going to get TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. That's one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders. You also get ETNA's simulator. This simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you are learning in the courses. You're going to also get Trade Ideas real-time scanner. This is going to show you what stocks make new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. And that scanner is broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you're always focused on the stocks that are going to give you the best chance to profit during the day. You also have our own proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite, where you can actually create and save your own scanner settings and also get unlimited downloadable PDF reports on analyst ratings. So before you buy a stock, you can go and see how many analysts also think this is a good buy. That can really be helpful making your trading and investment decisions, to be able to get an inside look onto how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock. Unlimited access to those analyst ratings with your TTG membership. Then, of course, access to our chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone talking to you like I'm talking to you now. I call out all of my trades in advance. Okay, I will literally come on the microphone and say something just like this. I'll say, guys, I'm looking at ABC. Looks like we have support here at $15. I'm looking for a pullback. I'm going to be a buyer around $15.20, $15.25. My stop loss is going to be around $14.80. I'm looking to take profits at $16, $16.50, and $17.25. And that is verbatim what I will say to people in chat. So everyone in the chat room is fully aware what stock I'm looking at, what price I'm going to buy it, what price I'm going to sell it. And you'll know that ahead of time. And then as soon as my order actually executes, that notification comes up in chat to let you know that my order has actually been filled with the price of my fill and my stop loss right there for you all to follow. My TTG members, you guys can all verify, confirm this is true. True or false? Is that or is that not how we go about trading every single day inside the TTG chat? We're also there with you from pre-market till after hours. The TTG Pro moderators are not gone after 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourselves. We don't come in, make our money, and we're gone by 11 a.m. We're there with you the entire day, trading with you in the trenches all day, every day. And we're also sporting about an 84% win rate in chat. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our site. All of the moderators upload their trading activity to this journal each and every single day. It tracks every buy and every sell that we make. So you can follow along and see how we're performing. It's all right there on the website for you all to see. We also do live workshops, live webinars covering a variety of topics every single week. The moderators, you can send us DMs and ask us questions during the day. Wouldn't it be nice to DM a pro trader and say, hey, what do you think about this stock before you actually buy it? That's what you have the ability to do inside of True Trading Group. You're also going to be getting those 2 small private study mentor sessions with the TTG mod. That's included free with your membership. Everything I'm telling you is included. You don't pay extra for any of this stuff. All right. And then we have a lot of giveaways. We do a lot of fun stuff with our members. Whenever TTG gets 300 new annual members, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you need to do is be a member and you'll have a chance at 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. Just some fun stuff that we do with members. So use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 46% discount on the membership, brings the price all the way down to just $11.82. That comes out to just under a cup of coffee a day for your membership. And that's going to come with a brand new laptop. We even cover the shipping costs. It's totally free. And those 2 small private mentor study group sessions where you guys can get access to a TTG mod. And last but certainly not least, we offer a money back guarantee with this program. I told you results matter at True Trading Group. And because they matter, your membership comes with a money back guarantee. Because the fact is, over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money, they're becoming better traders. If you guys don't believe me, just watch this. Guys, my TTG fam, if you are a member of True Trading Group, I want you right now, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat if you are making money and becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, forget looking at me. Don't even listen to me. Just watch how many number 1s come across the screen. These number 1s are the reason why I am able to offer you a money back guarantee, because results matter. And as long as you are willing to put in some effort, you have to put in an effort. If you're going to be lazy, True Trading Group's not for you. This is a skill that could literally, not figuratively, literally could change your life for the better if you learn this new skill successfully. It's going to require some effort. But if you're willing to put in some effort and commit to True Trading Group, I will commit to you and I will guarantee your membership cost. So here's the deal. Anyone that goes through all of our courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one of those private study groups, just one, you get 2. But if you attend just one, do all the courses and pass all the quizzes, if you do not make back your membership fee at least once, that's $1,182, I'm going to give you back $1,282. Yes, you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. Your internet connection is fine. If you do not make back $1,182 at least once after doing those 3 things, not only am I going to give you your entire membership fee back, I'm going to throw in an extra $100 for your inconvenience because my platform failed you. That is what True Trading Group is about. I stand behind this program, and you keep the laptop, by the way. So you're going to keep the free laptop. I'm going to give you all your money back plus an extra $100 for the inconvenience. That is how much I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. TTG is not empty words and broken promises. It is results. Results matter. I told you that. And I'm serious. And in order to prove to you that results matter and how serious I am and how much I believe in this program, I'm willing to offer you that money back guarantee plus $100, and you still keep the free laptop. There's not a single other platform, service, group out there that would be willing to offer you anything even remotely similar to what I'm offering you here now today. Because I can do this because since 2017, our inception at True Trading Group, our refund rate is 1.56%. Yes, 1.56% of our members have asked for refunds or have gotten refunds, okay? We have never denied anyone of a refund as long as you've gone through all the courses, passed the quizzes, attended one study group. If you did not make back your membership fee at least once, we have never denied anyone of that refund. That's how much I believe in this program, and I stand behind it, and I will put my money where my mouth is every single day. There's not a single other person out there that is as confident as I am in my platform, and that's why I'm willing to offer that for you. Okay? So again, TTG121 coupon code, click apply code. You'll get the 46% discount. You'll get the brand new laptop, totally free. We cover the shipping costs. you'll get the 2 small private mentor study sessions with a pro trader and the money back guarantee plus $100. Everything I'm telling you, it's on the website. So you know you're getting everything I'm saying to you guys right now. Okay? So there you have it, folks.
Yep. Also, real quick, guys, after you go ahead and sign up, what you're going to want to do to claim your laptop is you're going to be sent to your member dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up for you right now because we get these questions all the time. Right here is the member dashboard. You go and you scroll down right to the bottom where it says, if you have won a giveaway, promised a free tablet or laptop, please claim it here. Mouse over this green button part, and it will tell you exactly what to do, which is click the support icon here, put in your name, put in your email address, put it where it says how we can help you. Make sure you put claiming free electronic, free laptop, and then put in your full address, everything, and hit send, and you are good to go. That is it. Okay, coupon code TTG121. Again, laptops are not limited right now. We do have them. It's been a huge goal of mine to be able to get it. And that's it. All right. So thanks, guys.
All right, folks. So there you go, guys. All right. Use that coupon code. Join the TTG fam. Claim your laptop. All right. So there we have it. All right. Let's get into some charting lessons. All right. Adam, let's how do you want to do? You want to pull up that PDF or the charting PDF?
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on one second.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go over a couple of basic common charting patterns with you. Okay. So for those of you that are, curious, want to learn about some common chart patterns, I'm going to go over this with you. And then what we'll do after this, is I will, I'll show you the platform. Okay. So I told you all the different things that are included on the TTG platform. After we cover all of this, okay, after we cover all of this, what I'll do is I will show you guys the platform for those that are interested. Okay. I'll show you guys the platform. All right. So here, I'll actually pull it up. All right, let's do this. Move this over to my other monitor. And now I will share my screen with you guys, and we're going to go through it. All right, folks, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we have it. All right, guys, what I want you to do here real quick is I want you to go and click on the link that is in the description below because you can download this totally for free. Now, you don't have to enter your email or phone number, anything like that. This is totally for free. It's for all of you. Okay. It's for all of you to take this with you. Okay. This is a learning, just all for your education. So I'm going to go through this. I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm going to go through this with you guys. And we're going to talk about a couple of common things when it comes to charts. We're going to go over support, resistance. We're going to go over some common chart patterns like bull flags, bear flags, double tops, double bottoms, cup and handle, ascending wedge, descending wedge. There's a lot more, but I'm going to cover these with you guys here tonight. Okay. So support and resistance, we're going to start here first. And you guys can just follow along as I talk openly. We already talked about this earlier on the live stream, right? Where support when broken becomes resistance, resistance when broken becomes support. It's technical analysis 101. It's one of the first things that you will learn when you become a trader, you're going through any type of training, or even you Google anything, or you're on YouTube. Very, very, very basic, common kind of charting lesson, okay? And we just have a couple of examples here, just some charting examples that you guys can look at to understand what resistance looks like, what support looks like. Again, this is very, very basic, but I know we have some more advanced traders that are on here, but don't forget, you had a day one also. So even though we're going to go through some basic stuff right here, then we'll get into some of these chart patterns. But for those of you that are brand new, this is what clear support and resistance looks like. Remember, support, price of stock cannot get back above, cannot get above because There's just more selling pressure there, more shares for sale than there are shares to buy. And then support, the exact opposite. More shares to buy than there are shares to sell. And that prevents the stock from going beneath that support zone. And the resistance prevents the stock from going above that support zone. You can have horizontal support, which is one particular price that goes straight across in a horizontal line, resistance and support. And that's what you're seeing here. You see how the lines go straight across horizontally. As I continue further, okay, as we kind of move this down, you'll see an example here, okay, about how when resistance gets broken to the upside with an increase in volume, notice how it becomes support, right? So this is what we talked about earlier in the live stream. I'm showing you a live example, okay? You see resistance, then all of a sudden highlighted in yellow, we broke above it. Notice the volume bar, okay? Notice the volume bar that came in when we broke above that resistance level. Now, what do I talk to you guys about before? The heavier the volume that comes in when a stock breaks above a resistance level, the greater the chance that previous resistance level now becomes support. And you can see here very clearly on this chart, heavy volume once we broke above resistance, and then bang, that resistance started to become support. Okay. Deborah Cessna says, I work a full-time job. How much time per week is needed to succeed? Deborah, you do not need as much time as you may think. The overwhelming majority of our members do work a full-time job. All right. You do not need to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day, every day in order to be successful. It all comes down to what I talked about earlier in the live stream about trading style. Okay. The overall majority of members have full-time jobs. And here, I'll just ask members, watch. Because when you ask me questions like that, Deborah, it's better for you to hear the answer from members themselves that go through and deal with what you deal with on a regular basis, which is working a full-time job. So my TTG members, if you work a full-time job and you're making money with your trading group, do me a favor, type the letter I in chat. Tell me what you do for a living. Type the letter I in chat and then tell me what you do for a living. Now, Deborah and anyone else that works a full-time job, I want you to just pay attention to some of the comments that are going to come through chat right now. Okay, Daniel works at a restaurant. We've got a teacher, a plumber, physical therapist, accounting, a geologist, a supervisor, sales manager, truck driver, a diamond setter, full-time manager, a mechanic, cost accounting, a rideshare driver, graphic designer, live event marketing, office worker, auto parts sales, construction supervisor, nurse practitioner, fabrication manager, a pastor, auto mechanic, film business, management, a bakery owner, a dog groomer, IT consultant, engineer, construction, a franchise owner, insurance agent, shop foreman, electrician, tobacconist, landscaper, retail salesman, network administrator, okay, truck driver. There you guys have it. A full-time caregiver to my mother. All right. So I don't need to continue to read all this, but you guys get the point. You can read some of those comments, but as you can see, very common misconception that if you have a full-time job, you can't do this. There's a lot of different trading styles. There's traditional day trading on low volatility stocks that you'll be able to implement. There's swing trading that you're going to be able to implement. And you're going to learn all of these different trading styles as a member of True Trading Group. Like I said, it's not just me and TTG. There's 8 other professional traders that are moderators that all have their own style that you're going to have exposure to and you're going to learn. All right. So there you have it. All right. Now, as we move on, as we continue, I'm going to scroll this down. We're going to keep moving on. Okay. Now, here's an example where a support level, once it got broken to the downside, then starts to become resistance. Okay. You can see very clearly on the left side of the image, support, 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 yellow box highlighting where that support level was broken. And then you'll notice the stock was unable to get back above that price point. So support then became resistance. Again, this is very basic technical analysis where you'll learn support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. Okay. So just keep following along with me. Just keep following along with me on this as we run through some of these lessons. Now, major support, major resistance. Okay. Major levels of support and resistance are going to be levels that are formed over an extended period of time. When a stock tests a major level of support, it will test it over and over and over again. And it will hold over and over and over again. As you can see here, with a chart of the SPY in 2014, in 2015, and in 2016, you'll see very clearly this support level that had held as major support on the SPY. So when you see a support level that is held over an extended period of time like that, seeing a support level that is held for 2 or 3 days, that's not something you can consider major support. Major support is going to be something you're going to see over an extended period of time. Everybody, welcome Mary Beth. Mary Beth is the newest member of our TTG family. Everybody, welcome Mary Beth to the TTG family. Guys, remember, use coupon code TTG121. You're going to get the 46% discount, a brand new free laptop, access to 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG moderator mentor. And you're going to get a money back guarantee where I will guarantee you your membership cost plus an additional $100 if you go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend 1 study group, and still don't make your membership fee back once during your membership. I will give you your membership fee back plus $100 on top for the inconvenience, and you will also keep that free laptop. Results matter at True Trading Group. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm willing to offer any one of you that sign up that money back guarantee. Okay, guys, we also have a trial for those of you that are unaware of that as well. We have a 1-week trial with True Trading Group as well. Okay, you guys can join us for 1 week. As a trial member, you can go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment of $3. Okay, it's a one-time payment of $3. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment after your 1-week trial. If you do not manually upgrade to an annual membership, your trial membership just cancels and you're never charged ever again. So you can go to ttgthree.com for a 1-week trial. But know this, you will not get a 46% discount if you decide to upgrade. The most discount we'll give off the trial membership is about 35%. And you're not going to get a free laptop either. Okay, if you want the free laptop and you want the bigger discount, TTG121 coupon code right now. Guys, what do you have to lose? I mean, yes, the trial is cool. Go through the trial, see if TTG is right for you. But honestly, skip the trial because I'm offering you guys a money back guarantee plus an additional $100 and a free laptop. What do you have to lose? Worst case scenario, you got a free laptop and $100. Worst case scenario, right? That's how much I stand behind this program. Join us in chat literally as early as tomorrow. All right. So as we move on, here's just another example of major resistance. As you can see, over an extended period of time, over 2 years, major resistance here on this chart. This is a price chart of Visa from 2015, 2016. You see major resistance over an extended period of time. Okay. But you can also have trend line support and trend line resistance. This is going to be where support will actually slope upward. Okay. And this is an example where you have upward sloping support, which is also known as uptrend support. And now you can see you can draw a nice straight line on an angle, and that has held a level of support. This is a chart of Facebook. Okay. And you can see here 2014, 15, 16 upward sloping support. And that's an example of a support level that does not need to be horizontal, can also be upward sloping support. And just like upward sloping support, you can also have downward sloping resistance. Here's a chart of potash, POT. Okay. And you can see here downward sloping resistance, where the stock was unable to get above those downward sloping lines. Okay, now let's talk about some common chart patterns that you guys should know. Okay, this is one of the most common, and that's going to be a bull flag, or also known as a bull pennant. Okay, bull flag or a bull pennant. All right, and here you guys can see here, why does this get its name, a bull flag or a bull pennant? Okay. All right. It literally resembles a flag. Okay. Literally resembles a flag. All right. You see that flagpole. Okay. You see the flagpole identified here, and then the consolidation, which forms the flag. It literally looks like a flag on a flagpole. When you see this pattern, okay, it's a bullish pattern. You look for the stock to break out of. Again, you have upward sloping support, downward sloping resistance. You look for it to break above the downward sloping resistance and then continue higher. Okay. That's an example of the bull flag. Then you have a bear flag. It's the exact opposite of a bull flag. Okay. Again, flagpole, and then the consolidation creates the flag. All right. Bull flags and bear flags are continuation patterns. So it's a trend continuation pattern. Bull flags occur during uptrends, meaning the stock, I'll go back to the bull flag, means the stock moved up, you experience a consolidation, then the stock continues to move up. That's trend continuation. A bear flag, the stock moves down, consolidates in a flag, the trend then continues to the downside. Trend continuation patterns. Okay. Go through these relatively quickly, guys, but this PDF it's there for you to download. Okay, so I'm going to cover these pretty quickly, and you can review, and you can, if you guys want more education on this and you want more chart patterns and more detailed explanations of these, then you guys can sign up to True Trading Group, and then, we'll go over these in a lot more detail. But I'm going to cover some of these just kind of as we go through this, okay? Double bottoms and double tops. Now, these are trend reversal patterns, okay? So bull flags, bear flags, trend continuation, meaning a bull flag, stock goes up, consolidates, continues up. Bear flag, stock goes down, consolidates, continues down. Double bottom, stock goes down, bounces, goes back down, bounces again, reverses its trend, continues higher. So you're going to look for a stock to put in a temporary low, which you see right here, bounce, pull back, double bottom. Reverse the trend, continue higher. Okay? Reverse the trend, continue. This is a trend reversal. You can see the stock is moving to the downside, puts in a double bottom. The trend reverses, and the stock then continues higher. Okay? Trend reversal pattern. Then you look at a double top, exact opposite. Again, trend reversal pattern. Stock is moving higher, pulls back, moves back higher, double tops at the same price, trend continues then to the downside, or trend reverses to the downside, I should say. Okay, so now double top, bearish, double bottom, bullish. Okay, all right, and then last patterns I'll go over with you guys are going to be ascending and descending wedges. Ascending and descending wedges tends to also be reversal patterns. Okay, a falling wedge, also known as a descending wedge, is when a stock has downward sloping support, but also downward sloping resistance. And they are typically trend reversal patterns. The downward sloping support and the downward sloping resistance is actually a sign that the momentum to the downside is beginning to slow down. And then you can look for a bounce and for the trend to reverse. Okay, so a trend reversal pattern. All right, the exact opposite then also holds true for ascending wedges. Ascending wedges also trend reversal patterns. They are therefore bearish patterns because ascending wedges occur during an uptrend. As you can see here, uptrend, stocks moving higher. And in this case, upward sloping resistance, upward sloping support. And typically these are trend reversal patterns. And then when that support trend line breaks, you then get movement to the downside. Okay, you then get movement to the downside. Okay, so you have the biggest difference in common chart patterns that you guys are going to learn is it a trend continuation pattern or is it a trend reversal pattern? Okay, you have some patterns that are neutral. Some patterns can be reversals or continuations. Other patterns are more defined, like a bull flag and bear flag are very clearly trend continuation patterns. Double tops and double bottoms, very clearly trend reversal patterns. So these are some common chart patterns that you all should know. Again, you can guys download this. The link is in the description below. And if you guys want more education on this, sign up, become a full member of TTG. You've got that money back guarantee and the 46% discount, the brand new laptop. What do you guys have to lose? Okay, but you can download this. You guys can cover this and go over this on your own. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, hit me up in chat. Okay, hit me up in chat. All right. So there you have it, folks. I wanted to take some time. I wanted to go over just a couple of these chart patterns with you. There are some of the most common chart patterns that that traders look for during the day. They're common chart patterns I look for during the day. But there's a lot more to a chart setup than just a chart pattern. A chart pattern is literally what you just saw, candlesticks. What is the shape that those candlesticks form? That's a chart pattern. A chart setup encompasses everything else. A chart setup is going to be not only the chart pattern that you just saw, it's also going to encompass your technical indicators, like your VWAP indicator, your 9 exponential moving average, your Fibonacci retracement levels, a MACD indicator, an RSI. These are all common technical indicators that you'll learn how to use as a member of True Trading Group. But those indicators, combined with a chart pattern, combined with trading volume, is what's going to form a chart setup. Your job as a trader is to identify high probability setups, not just chart patterns. One of the biggest mistakes that beginner traders make is they solely rely on chart patterns. Every chart pattern is not created equal. Do not just go looking for bull flags and just buy every single bull flag that you see, because bull flags are not created equal. The bull flag, remember, is just the shape of the candlesticks. But where all your technical indicators line up in conjunction with that bull flag, where trading volume is increasing or decreasing during the formation of that bull flag, will determine the probability of that chart setup. A setups, 70 to 75% probability. B setups, 60 to 65% probability. A C setup, 50-50 coin flip. You will learn as a member of True Trading Group professional technical analysis, which is going to teach you how to combine and how to understand how different technical indicators work in conjunction with one another, so you can find those chart patterns and analyze the overall chart setup to determine, is this an A quality setup? If that answer is yes, you pull the trigger, put yourself on the right side of that probability, control your risk, and look for that stock to make the move that's going to happen 70 to 75% of the time. That is your job as a trader. That is exactly what we'll teach you guys how to do in True Trading Group. Okay? So there you have it, folks. All right? There you guys have it. Take advantage of this coupon code, TTG121. Get the 46% discount. It brings the price down to $11.82. Tomorrow, the price is jumping up over $1,200. Remember, last week it was $11.06. Today it's $11.82. Tomorrow it's over $1,200. By February 1st, it'll be $2,500. Take advantage of this coupon code now while the price is still at $11.82, because at midnight Pacific tonight, the price jumps over $1,200. All right. So remember, use coupon code TTG121. Think of us as a Netflix or trading communities. I'll show you guys the platform now for those of you that are interested. Remember, at True Trading Group, you're going to get access to the top trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included with your membership will be our brand new trading performance journal. This will allow you to track your stock, option, crypto, and even your futures trades to really help isolate where you might be making mistakes so we can improve on and help improve on your P&L. This is a real game changer to track all of your trading performance and figure out the stats and data so we can identify what you're doing wrong. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. Remember, live breaking up to the second news alert service. You can get the news at the same speed as the pros right inside of our chat room. All of this is included. You do not pay an extra dollar for any of this. $11.82 gets you everything I'm showing you right now. You're also going to get Coach Stream's full book level 2. You'll see all the market makers inside of level 2. You're going to get to use our simulator, which lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. This is the same simulator that's actually used at popular universities, guys. Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech all use this simulator in their curriculums. You're also going to get Trade Ideas real-time scanner. This is going to be a scanner that will show you what stocks make new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. Excuse me. That scanner is also broken up into small cap, mid caps, and large caps. So whatever you trade, we can make sure you're focused on the best stocks during the day. Then you get our own proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can create and save your own scanner. You can have a TTG moderator share their scanner setting with you, but you also get those analyst ratings. You can click on any one of these stocks, get an unlimited downloadable PDF report that will show you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock. This is all included with your membership, guys. That can really be a game changer, helping you identify or making your trading and investment decisions. Then on top of this, you're also going to get our social sentiment scanner. Yes, we have a social sentiment scanner that scours Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and lets you know what are the most highly talked about and mentioned stocks on social media. This used to be something really only hedge funds and algorithms were using to be able to get access to this information. Not anymore. Now it's at the fingertips of our TTG members because, again, our goal is to level the playing field, to give you access to the same education that I got working at a fund, but give you access to the same tools and resources that professional traders use on a daily basis. All of this is included with your membership. Then you're also going to be able to use TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. One of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Yours free. You're also going to get at least a minimum of 10 easy-to-follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting an 84% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal that tracks all of our buys and sells. You can see what all of our moderators are doing. All the wins, the losses, the break-evens, they're all there for you to see. We are fully transparent in TTG. Then you have those 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG moderator and mentor. This is going to be your chance to get individual attention. Ask questions, go over lessons and topics you're struggling with so we can help speed up that learning curve. And then, of course, the courses. 17 course curriculum, beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. You get access to all of our courses. There are no VIP or pro courses that cost more money. When you join, you get access to every course we have. In addition to the courses, a video library with well over 100 hours of extra video content. These are workshops that we've conducted with members, like how to grow a small account, how to trade by working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, all accessible, I should say, to you as an annual member to True Trading Group. And then, of course, our chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live with the microphone, calling out our trades in advance in real time. You can send us DMs, ask us questions throughout the day. We're there for you from pre-market till after hours. Guys, listen up, because the price of our memberships, I'm telling you now, it's going up by tomorrow. After midnight tonight, the price will be over $1,200. By February 1st, it'll be $2,500. So take advantage of this coupon code now to get that 46% discount. The value you're getting right now is insane at $11.82. Let me put this into perspective. That Benzinga news feed that I just showed you, if you went to Benzinga on your own to subscribe to that news service, Benzinga is going to charge you $1,400 a year. You get that exact same news feed included with your TTG membership for $11.82 with everything else I just said to you. That's the value of a membership at True Trading Group. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. In order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. Use that coupon code now. You have the money back guarantee. I put my money where my mouth is. Anyone that uses the coupon code TTG121 and joins the TTG family here today, I will guarantee your membership cost if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one of those private study groups, and still do not make your membership fee back at least once. I'll give you your $11.82 back plus an additional $100. So I'm going to be giving you $12.82 back. That's how much I stand behind this program. Ask yourself this question. What do you have to lose? Stop relying on Reddit and Twitter. Get yourself an actual real education. Invest in yourself. Worst case scenario, you join True Trading Group, you get a brand new free laptop. You don't make back your membership fee. I give it back to you. I give you an extra $100 on top of that for the inconvenience. And you got a free laptop in the meantime. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, you join True Trading Group, you get a free laptop, you become consistently profitable, you reach financial goals you never thought were possible. Weigh that risk reward. I challenge any one of you that has ever been interested in becoming profitable in the markets, whether it's active day trading, swing trading, or long-term investing. Any one of you that have ever been interested in doing this or learning this, I challenge you guys now to invest in yourself. Use that coupon code while the price is still $11.82. It's going over $1,200 tomorrow. Knowing full and well that not only you get a free laptop, but you're going to get a money back guarantee plus $100 on top. There's not a single other service that's going to offer you that. So if you guys have ever been serious about this, There's no better opportunity for you to take advantage of and actually invest in yourself to get this education now. Okay? Use that coupon code TTG121. All right? And then don't forget, guys, okay? Don't forget, we do have that 1-week trial, ttgthree.com. It's only $3. It's a non-recurring, no auto-renew, okay, payment for just $3. We do charge $3 to make sure that you're a real person. Okay, that's it. Charge $3 to make sure you're a real person. But if you go through the trial, you're not going to get the free laptop, and you will not get the 46% discount. You'll get maybe a 35% discount, the best we can do. Okay, a 35% discount, and you guys will not get the free laptop. But you can try us out for a full week if you'd like, and then decide if True Trading Group is right for you. Otherwise, use coupon code TTG121 right here, right now. Get that discount, the free laptop, the 2 small private study group sessions, and that money back guarantee. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams, and get your butts in chat. We've had a stellar month of October so far. We're going to look to start the week off right tomorrow. Let's do a quick check-in on futures markets. We are down slightly. We're down 0.1% in the futures market. That is 0.1%. So nothing really crazy going on right now in the futures market. We got to see where we open up tomorrow. We get your butts in chat. I'll walk you guys through everything that I plan on doing, how I plan on making money tomorrow. All right. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your night. TTG121 coupon code. You actually have to enter it in and click apply code in order to get a discount. All right. I'll see you guys on